You can play Outriders again. Yeah, they fixed it. I guess they fixed it. I haven't seen anyone saying that their inventory has been wiped since the new patch. I've been looking through a lot of the comments and it looks like there's a new patch. It has fixed the inventory wipe and you can go back in and play with confidence that at least your gear will not disappear. Hey, that rhymes. At least your gear will not disappear. Hi, I'm Jake, your resident content cowboy here. Yeehaw! And I'm here with some more Outriders news. You know, I was going to talk about week 2 in Outriders, but it has been an abysmal week for Outriders until a few hours ago. I was seriously concerned that we weren't going to see a patch on this anytime soon. I didn't know what was going to happen. And as I mentioned in a previous video, if they didn't fix this issue quick, people would flee this game. So I'm not going to talk about any builds this week because I haven't been playing because I've been afraid to play the game. But let's talk about this patch. Let's read through some of the notes and let's talk about your inventory being restored, which as of right now, your inventory is not restored. You can play. It looks like it won't get wiped. They've come up with a system to make sure that that doesn't happen, but they do have a small update on inventory restoration. Oh, also real quick, please like, comment, subscribe. I'm so close to 1,000 subs. It would mean a lot if you subscribe to my channel, like my videos, comment. I really appreciate it. Thank you. On to the patch notes. Outriders inventory wipe prevention patch out now. This is from the Outriders subreddit, and this is posted by Square Enix. Hello everyone, we have just released a patch on Steam, Epic, Xbox, and PlayStation platforms that addresses the bug that has, since the previous update, been causing the inventories of certain players to be wiped. Certain players, by the way. A lot of people had their inventories wiped. I mean, I got so many comments on my videos. I've seen so many comments in their threads. This was a big problem. If your inventory has been impacted, please note that our efforts to restore your items are a separate process from today's release patch. Restoring the inventory of affected players is still our highest priority, while today's patch is intended to prevent the issue from continuing to occur. Let me just say, this is exactly the process this needed to be done in. Some people think they should have restored the gear first. That makes no sense, in my opinion. They need to fix this problem, then they can start restoring everyone's gear. I have an opinion on gear restoration as well, but let's continue. With this new patch, some players may occasionally encounter multiplayer connectivity issues, followed by inventory items being momentarily invisible. This is known and only temporary behavior that is part of our 3-step inventory safeguarding measures. Restarting your game or waiting a few minutes and then restarting your game should make your items appear again. We aim to address the occurrence of these edge crashes in a future patch. If you do encounter a wipe that occurs after installing this patch and is not resolved following a game restart, please report it immediately to the edge case subthread. I'll link that inside this video. I've taken a look at the edge case subthread, by the way, and I have not seen any comments at least as I was scrolling through them. To be fair, I didn't comb through every single comment, but I was going through a lot of comments, and it seems like everyone who has lost their inventory had it happen pre this patch being installed and playing on it. I would love to hear if that's not the case. Please let me know. Let me know in the comments if you see something different. But as far as going through the comments on this subreddit, I have not seen people saying that after the patch was installed, they lost their inventory. I've seen people saying the game crashed, then they installed the patch and their inventory was gone, but that sounds like the previous bug that we had been talking about. I could be wrong, but that's what it sounds like to me. While we are confident that this patch will prevent inventory wipes in the future, we do want to use the weekend to continue monitoring the situation and ensure there are no more players are encountering any related issues before we move on to the restoration process. Now let's talk about the restoration process. While our teams have mainly focused on preventing any further inventory wipes, we've also continued to look at ways of improving our restoration process. We will update you with these final details as soon as we have tested it and confirmed what is possible. This, I think, is a really, really important bit of information here. What is possible? Confirmed what is possible. I mean, that really, it gets me thinking. I've thought for a while, and I don't know if this is something that you've thought as well. I've wondered, can they really restore all this gear? Is this just something they're going, I don't know, say this for now because I don't know what's going to happen. Even when they first talked about this, by the way, they were kind of mentioning that the stats wouldn't be the same and all of that. I don't know if they do know what gear you had. I don't know if they're going to be able to restore the gear. Now, look, I'm not saying they can't. I'm not saying they're lying or something like that. I don't know. In fact, in this recent post, it reads to me like they are not positive what exactly they can restore. I'm sure they don't want to talk about that, obviously. You know, they don't want to mention that they might not be able to get it back, guys. Even the gear that they've said they can get back, they've said it's going to be different. They've said the stats are different. They don't have a way to fix this. So I think, this is just my opinion, okay? I think they might not be able to get the gear back. Maybe some of it, maybe kind of in some way. I don't know. I'm trying to pick up a vibe from this post, and what I'm getting is maybe they won't be able to do it. I hope they can. I hope everyone gets back everything they want, but I don't know. I don't know if that's going to be the case. I wonder what next week in Outriders is going to look like. Some people are saying that this gear restoration patch is coming next week. I'm not so sure about that. I was concerned that this patch wasn't actually happening this week. I was really worried, thinking, man, if they don't figure out a way to stop this inventory wipe soon, this game is just going to be bleeding players. However, it looks like they fixed it, which is huge news. They might have saved this game, at least for a little while. Hopefully they can fix this other problem, and hopefully they can make the community happy with how they balance some of this game. But, ooh, I don't know. It was close there. I'm really happy to hear that they have fixed it. Again, let me know if you've heard any different about this inventory wipe bug. I'm really curious to find out if people are still having their inventories wiped, because if that's the case, oh man. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I love you all, and I shall see you next time. Week 2.